Hello and welcome. As you probably guessed, I am Mother Azure, but you can also call me Maria. I am back again with a collective message. Now, if you have been following me for a while since I started this, you may have noticed that there are a few things that are different here. Please don't skip this intro because I feel like I have something important to say, and I believe it could be part of the message for today. I have 3 candles with me today. I usually have just one, but I felt necessary to light 3 candles. These candles I usually light for my spirit team, but I feel like this time I did it for protection. I don't know why I need extra protection today. I feel like the energies are shifting, and I don't know, some people, because this is a message for the collective, someone in the collective may be either surrounded by negative energy or by people who are very negative, or they're sending them or they're sending you, someone in this collective, negative energy. Now, very important here, light a candle or some incense, just cleanse your home, ask the angels for protection, your guides, because I feel like it's very important. Something else, I'm gonna use charms today. I felt called to use my charms. I have my board over here, so we're gonna use them at some point. And also, 2 more things. These cards, they're not mine, they're my mom's, and I don't use them. But again, I was only gonna use these 2, and I felt like I needed something else. And now that I notice it, this is the back of the card, by the way. This angel has, it looks like butterflies, right? Here, and here, right? And you may have noticed this butterfly. It's not usually here. I usually have some shells right here. But my mom decided today to say, hey, why don't you use this in your pico card? She thought I was doing a pico card, but I'm not, because my spirit team, Archangel Michael, actually said to do a message for the collective, so here I am. But I found that interesting that she suggested this, and just now I am noticing that these cards also have this butterfly. So I feel like this could be a time of ascension for you. A lot of people in the collective right now are going through some sort of transformation, and I'm gonna say liberation, because this morning I was doing my own reading and randomly I heard the word liberation, which is a word that I never use and that usually never comes to mind when I'm doing my readings. So this also could be, for example, this is a sign that when I'm asking my guides for confirmation of something, it's very usual for me to say, if this is correct, show me a blue butterfly sometime in these upcoming days, right? Because I know that where I live, I can see butterflies, but they're not usually blue. So I usually ask for a blue butterfly specifically. So this could be a sign for someone. Maybe someone here asked for a sign, and the sign they asked for is a butterfly. If so, here it is. The thing with butterflies is that they represent transformation, and it's actually like the end of the cycle, because the butterfly is first a I forgot the name. First there's something, I forgot the name completely, and then they transform into a butterfly. So this is like the end result of the cycle. So right now I feel like you, as part of this collective, are probably going through this, or the ending of a cycle of sorts, and a rebirth of sorts. And I mentioned the protection because I was feeling, which is unusual for me, because I usually cleanse my home often, and I cleansed today. I didn't feel anything unusual, but still I was feeling a little bit panicked, right? So if you're feeling like that, if you're feeling really anxious, light a candle, ask for protection, and also cleanse your space as you're able to. You don't need incense to cleanse your space. You can use sage. If you don't want to use sage, please don't use white sage. It's endangered and reserved for indigenous people. You can use a literal candle. I usually light a candle and I use a sigil that I made to cleanse. And you can cleanse with sound, you can cleanse with anything, you can cleanse with your own energy, but if you're not used to that, that could be very difficult and it could drain you a lot. So do what you need to do, but protect your energy at this time, because as you're going through this transformation, you are a little bit vulnerable to energies, right? And I feel like I'm speaking very fast, like I feel a little bit agitated, so I feel like this message is going to be strong, so stick around for that. And again, weird, I never use these I never use 3 candles. So there are a lot of things right now that I'm doing that I never do, that I've never done before in the channel or elsewhere. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I feel like someone could have a question, because this is the Angel Answers Oracle, which I said I never use. This is my mom's and I borrowed it for now, because it felt like I needed something else, like I was missing something here on the table. So I'm gonna use this. See if you have a question. Maybe they will answer the question, or maybe they will say something else. We'll see what comes up, okay? Because this is very interesting to me. So something you should know, which I forgot to mention, my camera turns off every 30 something minutes or whatever it wants, because it loves me a lot, so it needs a break from time to time. It's not me editing the video, it's the camera turning off. So I pick up wherever I left off, right? Which is you're not gonna see if you've only seen my pick cards, because usually my pick cards I cut the video when I finish one pile and then start the other, so it doesn't happen randomly in the middle of what I'm doing. But when I do collective messages, if they're longer than 30 something minutes, it usually dies. So let's see if they have something else to say. What's happening here? What's the message for the collective? Oh, there we go. You want one more? Okay, I heard one more. Ask for help from others. They want one more, so I'm gonna take it. And I keep forgetting because I have so many things to say. I'm more of a intuitive reader, so when I use the tarot, you may see some cards and I may not mention them specifically, or say something that maybe interpret a card in an unusual way, because I'm more intuitive than anything else. I'm more of a medium, so I channel the energy a lot more than I read cards, right? So let's get into it. I'm usually hesitant to say that because I feel like some people, when you say you're a medium, they usually, they don't believe you, or within the next few weeks. So if you had a question about when regarding something, they say within the next few weeks, but it says ask for help from others, right? And here's the thing. This may answer questions for someone. If it did, take it as an exercise for your intuition, pick up on stuff I say and stuff like that, because I forget immediately what I'm saying when I'm channeling. But here's the thing. I feel like this is talking about you being sensitive to energy right now. So you may be feeling like withdrawing from others. I had an incident yesterday where I thought maybe I should just leave, and it's about a group of people that I actually really care about. If they're watching this, they know it's about them, probably. So you may be feeling like withdrawing because you may be feeling a little bit drained, or just antisocial in general, right? You may not want to do anything. This could last for a few weeks, if that's what I'm picking up here. But let me look at this closely, because they told me to. That's interesting. Within the next few weeks. Okay, so I saw something here. There's an angel here. I'm gonna get it closer to you. Here, I'm not sure if you can see it or not. There are people here and there's an angel here, but this other angel is walking up the steps of this place. It looks like a temple, right? So I feel like there's something happening behind the scenes. And again, when I mentioned the energy may not be bad in and of itself, but you may feel like it's a lot of energy. So you feel overwhelmed and like you need to clear, the energy and be alone for a second to recharge. Which is really interesting, because this was like a sudden shift in energy. I wasn't feeling like this morning, so I know it's part of the message, because when they want to convey something, they have me feel the energy first, usually, so that I know, what I'm dealing with. And all my readings are different here, and they're timeless, so you can watch whatever you want. But they're different in the sense that I never know what's gonna come out here or what they're gonna tell me to do. But ask for help from others. This includes the angels, and this includes your spirit team in general, ancestors and other spirit guides, whatever it is. Okay, but here's the thing. When I got these cards to use them, the first card that came out for me when I asked if I should use this deck was ask your angels. So I feel like even though this message applies if you want to ask for help from your guides, and they're there with you either way, there's more focus on angels for some reason. So specifically, I channel specifically Archangel Michael, but angels in general, right? Um, so you may be someone that may actually have a strong connection to the angelic realm, and this is why they're so, you know, insistent on this message right now. So I'm gonna get some from here. This is also another angel oracle. I have a lot of them, but it's really interesting. If you feel like withdrawing from people, it's kind of like a bait, like, because when it happened to me yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, whatever, you know. But then I said, why would I do that? So it's kind of like a bait. Let's see if you know, try to resist that. So because it feels like, let's see here. Let's see what they have to say here. This is really interesting. There's two. Prosperity. Spread your wings. Oh, okay, fine. When you hear me say like fine and okay and whatever, it's because I'm picking up on stuff. I usually get thought blocks in my head. And blocks, I don't mean like an actual block. I mean like a sudden thought in my head, and I know it's them. And when I say hear, it's like my best way to describe it, because I don't actually hear them, you know, physically. It's different. But if I'm saying that, some of you here may be intuitive. You may actually have psychic gifts. You may actually be a medium too. So I don't know. Take that as it resonates. Spiritual understanding. My throat messed up here. Okay, so spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. Here's the thing. This is a card that came up. Was it today? I think it was yesterday. When I asked why I felt that sudden like urge to withdraw and be alone and isolated, right? So it says do not hold back right now. So the thing is that thing you're feeling, or you may be feeling it soon, sometime within the next few weeks, it's kind of like a bait, like I said. So it's kind of like your devil energy, your brain trying to trick you into, you know, withdrawing, because actually whatever it feels like you want to withdraw from, whether it's people or anything in your life, it's because something else is happening behind the scenes that is not actually bad. It may be actually good, right? So just stay vigilant for that. Vigilant, what the hell is that? I heard. Okay, so I heard something, and I'm gonna say it. I have no idea what that means. I heard vector, like, like the math thing. I don't know what that is. Vector, the hell? Okay, vector, whatever. And I have prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And then I also have spiritual understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Okay. So like I said, transformation. Some of you may be experiencing heightened psychic abilities in some way. Or you may be feeling, like I said, more sensitive than usual. So keep an eye out for signs from spirit and from your spirit team, because they may be sending some stuff your way. And I saw specifically right now in the form of animals, and I just saw a fox in my head, like a red fox. I saw that, so that may be significant for someone. And I'm also seeing it's either a crow or a raven and an orange cat. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know the name of that animal. I'm seeing an animal. It's not a pig. It's the other one that's wild. I forgot. You know, the one that's not domesticated. What? Boar. The B-O-A-R. Boar. Okay. So we'll go with that. If that's for someone, you know, take it as it resonates. You know if it's for you. Because I feel like you are very intuitive. Like whoever's watching this, you know. And if you're probably here, I don't even know what I'm gonna name this. If you're here, it's for a reason, right? So you feel guided to this because energy is energy, right? So I'm gonna get into the tarot now because I need to clarify what the heck is going on. Oops. Let's try it again. That was horrible. This again. And I'm using this deck because I had no idea what to use. I felt so like, what do I even freaking use? Okay, fine. Nope, not using the tarot. They say one more from here. Okay, let's do something else here. Let's get one more. See, this is very specific. Choose a new direction. There we go. Anything? No. I feel why. Here's the thing. I don't like to use Oracle for so many cards, but they say yes, so I'm gonna trust that. I don't know why that's happening. Yes. All right. So I feel like they're actually answering literal questions. See, they're literally answering questions for the collective in general. So if there's something here for you that specifically stands out for you, or something you were wondering about, if the answer is, if there's an answer that seems like it's here, take it, right? So it says choose a new direction. Yes. Meditation brings answers. I'm not gonna focus as much on these titles because the imagery is what's actually calling me out. So I feel like you've been manifesting. If you haven't been doing so consciously, get to it, right? Because I feel like you're sending out this. Oh, okay, got it. So this, what's happening behind the scenes is something like a karmic payout, in a way, or something that you worked hard for, and it's like a reward for your hard work. And the thing is that your mind and this negative energy, wherever it's coming from, it kind of doesn't want you to get it. It doesn't mean that it has to be an entity or a person. It could be anything. It's just something that's kind of blocking you, and it's gonna make you want to withdraw from whatever it is that's gonna provide you with this new blessing. And it says choose a new direction. Maybe someone here has been wondering about whether to choose something new for themselves. I mean, it could be a career, but I don't know why I'm getting something else that it's not career. What is it? Let me look at it. Choose a new direction. So definitely follow your intuition, first of all, here. If you're trying to choose a way to go, always go with your intuition. And if you are unsure, you can ask your guides about it, right? That's interesting. So I feel like a lot of my readings are coming together in this one reading. But here's the thing. I feel like you may have been feeling different from birth. I mean, I think a lot of us do, but I feel like you felt distinctly different from your peers and your family, right? And that's because you may, whatever new direction you're trying to choose may be unconventional, or a direction that goes against what your family wants you to do, right? Or I saw an eye, like it looks like the eye of a man. I have no idea. I don't even know what color it is, but well, fine. So someone may actually, so this bad energy, okay, I'm gonna focus on that. It may be coming from someone. It could be a male person, someone who's a man. It doesn't have to be, but it could be for most of you. I'm feeling like it's like 60. So maybe like 60% of you, 6 out of 10 people that watched this, it could be about a man. But protect yourself from the energy of that person. Spiritually and physically, put some distance between you and them. But if there's any bad energy your way, they don't have to be physically with you for it to reach you, right? So that's why they're probably emphasizing protection so much. So definitely do that, please. Choose a new. My eyes keep going to that card. It's like, yes, whatever it is you want to choose may be unconventional, so that's why you are a bit hesitant. Or if you're not hesitant, okay, so you're not hesitant about whether you want it or not. You're hesitant about whether you should take that step or not because you may piss some people off, right? But here's the thing. Whatever you do, someone is always gonna hate on it because there are always jealous people around, right? And I'm not trying to be negative, it's just that sometimes when you have any type of success, and here's the thing, you don't have to be rich to be successful. That's a very bad misconception here. If you have a goal and you're successfully moving towards that goal, you're already successful, okay? So when people see you changing and moving and being better in one way or another, they may become jealous in a subconscious way. So they may not even be doing this on purpose, okay? And it's like, and with this meditation card, you may have been meditating. If you're here, you're probably spiritual. If you haven't, do it. And they're again calling me out because I don't meditate enough. Meditation brings answers, and here's the thing: they're telling me to emphasize that the answers, they do not necessarily have to come from angels or spirit guides or spirit themselves, right? When you meditate, you don't have to always aim at communicating. You can simply aim at analyzing your feelings, how your body feels, what's on your mind. They want you to meditate, but they also want you to meditate on your own behavior, which, again, if you're going through this transformation, you may be questioning a lot of the things you used to do or do and why you do them, right? And they're telling you to meditate because it's gonna bring you some type of clarity. And with this, it's like such a big yes. And I don't know, I no idea if you can see that, but I'm gonna bring it closer. Right here where the yes is, there are flames under the yes. They look like flames, and they're not. If they're, oh, they are here too, but I saw them here. It looks more prominent here. So this may be creative and more. Okay, I'm just gonna straight up say it. This new direction you may be wanting to choose may have something to do with spirituality. Like, I have to say it, and it looks creative as well, so it may be artistic in one way or another, right? But whatever your definition is of that, I'm actually seeing an art gallery. It's not a gallery. It looks like where someone works. They have paintings around. Yeah, I actually see it. I actually see it in my head. And they're like half finished. Like, they're not finished. I feel like if you're someone who, this is very specifically specific to someone, maybe one or two people. If you are someone who paints, you know, using, and I'm seeing paintings in like canvas. Okay, it's not like a sheet of paper. It's not a sheet of paper. It's an actual canvas, and I'm seeing you know, watercolors and then an oil painting. You may have some type of dream about selling your art or just creating it in general, and you know, letting it out into the world so you can express yourself. And you may not finish that. Maybe you feel like what you're doing is not good enough in some way, or there are people that are better than you, or just this meddling energy from other people that don't want you to do it, right? So, but do it. I mean, if they're giving you the green light right here, go for it, right? I mean, of course, ask your guides and trust your intuition first, right? Because remember, this is a general reading. This is for a lot of people. Always follow your gut, and I mean your gut, not your brain, because sometimes your brain tries to, I mean, it's an attempt to protect you from, you know, potential hurt, but sometimes it's not, you know, it's unlikely that you will be hurt. I stopped because I felt like grabbing this card. What is this? No. So yes and a no. That's really interesting. Well, while I was just saying, okay, we're focusing on the no because I forgot what I was saying. Amazing. So no. Again, with the choose a new direction, it's like the angel right here. There's an angel right here, and it's like pointing her this way. So it's like, not this way, stop. Oh, like I just said, that you may feel like you don't want. It's like you're conforming to this thing people around you want you to do or be, and they're saying no, like choose a new direction. And here's something interesting about these cards. Both of these angels, it may be the same one, but I'm not sure. They have a it looks like a trumpet or a horn in some way. So they're actually pointing somewhere, both of them, right? So it's like a guiding light. And this relates to Archangel, I believe, Gabriel. So you may have a special connection to him, but that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, don't conform, because this is not your path, right? And here's the thing. We all have different paths, and when they say do not conform, it doesn't mean to just do whatever the hell you want and ignore important advice or help or warnings. it simply means to not be a doormat, basically, or do whatever people close to you tell you to do, just for the sake of see, helpful people, just for the sake of doing what they want to keep them pleased. They want one more, and I just split this. I'm not, no, a year from now, I'm not sure. It says helpful people, so definitely. And with the ask for help from others, definitely you need to, toxic people in your life gotta go. Like, they gotta go right now, because their energy is affecting you, whether they're actually close to you physically or not. And I feel like a lot, they said emotional, so these people may emotionally manipulate you in one way or another. I heard brother, so for someone it could be a brother or a brother-like figure. That's what I'm seeing. But with helpful people, these people need to go, so people who can actually help you advance in your journey can come in, okay? And I feel like the universe is gonna push these people that don't help you, and they're poisoning your energy field, basically. They're gonna force them out if you don't do it, basically. This already came out, like I said, it feels like a lot of my readings are coming together in one, and that's super interesting, especially my last two pick cards. So you may want to check that out, because this is a message that I actually got in, I believe, my, not the last pick a card that I did, the first one that I did. So we're taking one more. This is really interesting. They're making me stray so much from what I usually do, but I obey. Those are too many. I can't take that many. I don't have that much space. Okay, here we go again. I feel very, again, I feel agitated. So you may be feeling agitated or very stressed in general right now. Like, and I don't mean a little bit stressed, I mean extra stress. Why did I do that? I don't know if you saw me, but I just, okay. You want this one? Alright. Alright. What's this? Success. Okay. So they do want you to be successful. And you will be. So that's, they're reassuring you that everything's gonna be okay, basically. Right? So they don't want you to feel like you're, they said walking blindfolded. So you feel like maybe if you change directions, you may not. It feels like maybe you don't know where you're gonna end up, or like you're gonna be blindly trusting. I mean, here's the thing, sometimes you have to blindly trust the universe, right? And sometimes when something doesn't work out your way, or the way you wanted it to, it ends up working in your favor anyways, right? Because let me give you a little bit of an example about myself, and I'm gonna talk about myself. When they guide me to talk about myself, it's usually because someone can relate to me in some way, and that's a message in and of itself. So a long time ago, it's been years, I had a huge shift. I'm not gonna get a lot into details, but here's the thing. I had to leave my country because English is not my first language, but I got here to the States because I live in the States, and it's not what I wanted, and it felt very sudden for me, and like everything was crumbling down for me, and I lost the people that I trusted, my close and people that I could that I felt safe with. So I lost that, and it wasn't my decision. So technically, it felt like I couldn't choose, and like someone pushed, like this change was pushed on me, and I didn't want it. And since then I've struggled with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that, and just now I am actually picking myself up. But the thing is that in the end it worked out well for me, because if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be here. Okay, I went through a period of time, and that point I've said this before in this channel, but I didn't believe in anything like higher than myself. I didn't believe in anything. I just stopped believing because I thought that I wasn't they weren't hearing me, like the universe wasn't listening to me, or a God or anything. Nothing was listening to me. So I thought, then they don't exist, because why would they have me suffer, right? And the thing with that is that I had to suffer so I could develop this empathy for people. That some of you may be a psychologist. I am a psychology student, and I'm actually studying it because I've been struggling with my mental health ever since. So because I needed to, here's the thing, you can have empathy for people that are going through things that you have never gone through, but when you actually go through the same thing, you can bond in a way and you can put yourself in their shoes more easily, right? So when you go through things that you may not have wanted to go through, it's for an actually for a higher purpose. I went through that time that I didn't believe in anything, and then I had this sort of rebirth where I actually started believing again, and I bought my first deck, and now I'm here, right? And I know that this is my mission. This is part of my mission, to share messages with people, because I'm not a bridge between worlds for nothing. Like, I'm gonna use it in one way or another. And like I said, it may be unconventional what you want to do, and it may be in the spiritual the spiritual community field, whatever you want to call it, because first of all, my family is most people in my family, they either don't believe in like anything, or they don't have a specific religion, and when they have a specific religion, it's usually Christianity. I'm the first person in my family that I know of, that has actually worked with tarot and with a spirit team and with angels. So here's the thing, and it hasn't been bad for me. Like, my channel is small, yes, and that's completely okay. I'm happy with it because I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? So if you know what you're supposed to be doing, and you feel like you need to please people for whatever reason, don't. This is your life. You have a purpose, right? And you're supposed to go after it. If you don't, you're gonna feel very unhappy, later on in your life, because you never tried it, right? We only have, well, personally, I believe in several reincarnations, but this is one life, okay? You only have one go at this one, okay? So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna choose to please people for the simple reason that your job, it's a little bit unconventional and they don't agree with it? Or are you actually gonna do what you think is gonna make you happy and get you closer to your purpose? And I'm not shaming you. You can choose whatever you want, okay? It's your choice, but I'm trying to make it clear for you that, because they don't want you to regret your decision later, right? Trust your intuition here. Can I actually use my tarot now? No. Okay, fine. I'm keep going with these cards. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm not gonna use that. The hell? Okay. Oh my god, one fell on the floor. Give me a second. Where the hell? Ugh. Oh Jesus. Wait. Fell on the floor. Pardon me. Weight fell on the floor. But I'm actually not looking at the word. I'm looking at the angel. There's a sword in the air. Is this Archangel Michael? I believe, because he does have, I believe, a flaming sword, or that's how I picture him in my head, at least. So it says wait, but not looking at this at all. Like, not at all. The first thing I saw was this. And the hand on the heart. Follow your heart. Okay, I'm gonna show you that right now. Just let me get this together. I heard the wait is over. So like I said, there's something working behind the scenes, and there it's your your angels trying to bring this to you. Okay. Wait. And this negative energy, I mean, you can take it upon yourself to get rid of it. But if you don't, like I said, they're gonna intervene, because they don't like it when stuff gets in the way of you being where you need to be, okay? And when I say they, I mean like the angels specifically, because you have a purpose here. And in my experience, they do not like it when things get in the way, okay? Like, in your way, in a way that's hindering you, that someone or something is hindering you on purpose and blocking you from getting where you need to be. You can definitely do it on your own, but they're gonna help, so just say the word, okay? And here's the thing, improving health, which, wait, I can't pronounce what that symbol is called, but it's the symbol that they use at hospitals. Someone here may actually work in the health field, or maybe you want to go into the area of health, but I'm seeing the Ace of Cups here. Again, barely looking at this. So the Ace of Cups, it's a new beginning and also emotional fulfillment. and offering. It feels like offering a cup of emotions. So they want you, again, the heart. Yeah, okay, got it. I got it. Some of you may have like a blocked heart chakra, and it may become hard for you to. For some reason, it's blocking you from tapping into your intuition sometimes. And if not blocking you from doing it, it feels like you're not. I don't know why I'm getting that, because the heart chakra, I don't think it's supposed to get in the way of you tapping into your intuition, but it feels like it is. So you need to open your heart chakra. And when I say open, and open your heart in general, it doesn't mean to be, always be careful with your heart. And by careful, I just mean like protect your heart, but don't protect it in a way that nothing gets through. So some of you may be very defensive, especially it could be when it comes to relationships in one way or another, or just people in general, because you feel like you need to protect yourself. And the thing with that is that yes, you should protect yourself and be cautious, but you can't be blocked. You can't block everything, because when you start blocking everything from your heart, first of all, you don't heal. Second of all, you don't, you can't be with people, whether romantically or not, because you don't trust them. And third, I mean, it just blocks you, like in general, because your emotions are a very important compass to help you with your intuition. Oh, that's why I got that. Your emotions are a compass, okay, an inner compass that you have. When you feel positively about something, it's usually because it's aligned with your purpose or good for you in one way or another. If you feel negatively, and when I say when you feel positively or negatively, I mean it's like a heavy feeling. Like if something is not meant for you, and even if you try to do it, you still feel like that's not right. There's something that's not right, right? So you need to open that so you can be a little bit. Oh, that's why they said that it would interfere with your intuition, because you're not clear on what you feel or you go against it. And if you believe, and I forgot what that symbol is, but again, I know it. It looks like this one. It looks like this one. So the cube of Metatron. That's called the cube of Metatron, I believe. So no, it's not. It's not the cube of Metatron. I don't know why I said that. Well, the cube of Metatron. Look it up. It's like a symbol of Archangel Metatron. It's not it, but it's the same symbol. Like right here, I forgot what this is. I believe this is. It could be. Is it the Star of David? Unsure. But it came out twice. So and inside this one, there's like a little bit of the flower of life right here, like right in the center. And okay, but it says if you believe. Okay, so when I share that about myself, some of you may have gone through a period of time that's relates to my story in some way. But if you believe, I feel like I said, that with your heart space being a little bit blocked, which please try to heal that. You can use meditations or shadow work and stuff like that to start seeing where the issues are, so you can start fixing them. Two things. First of all, believe in yourself and your power. Okay? You are a powerful being. Do not forget that, okay? And second thing, believe that the universe is on your side, because sometimes some of you may have actually said at some point of your life, why is the universe against me? Don't do that, because the universe is not against you. The universe helps you and gives you the lessons that you need to learn, so it can bring you the blessings that you deserve. But the thing is that the universe, you can block what it sends you, like completely, okay? Because let's say if you ask for something, the universe responds to you, okay? But you can block it, because you may start not believing that it's. So sorry about that. I believe my camera cut off. Let me see if it's recording. Yes, it is. Yay. My camera cut off for a second, so it's been a long time and I can't tell. If you don't, like I said, if you don't believe that the universe can send you something, you're blocking it. It's not that it's not sending you your confirmation or whatever you asked for. Is that you're blocking it yourself by not believing. Okay? And I keep saying this, and I say this a lot. The last thing you should lose is hope. Okay? Just believe the path that you want to choose. You need to be more confident in yourself in that sense, because I feel like you're amazing at whatever it is, or you would be amazing if you follow this path, but you don't believe in yourself in one way or another, and they don't want you to feel like that, because you are amazing as you are. Okay, so that means, and I'm gonna say, because they showed me something, and I'm gonna say it right now. You know how sometimes you ask people, you know, if you are okay in some way, or if you are, if they think you're a good person, or if they think if you're talented or something like that, or if you, or maybe you start feeling and telling people that you don't feel like something is right with yourself, someone you confide in. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm gonna say the thing itself. I'm not saying that you are fine the way you are, because when you're going through a rough patch in your life and someone tells you you're fine the way you are, somebody said this, and I don't remember who, but they're showing me like the face. It's a man, I don't remember the name. You can always improve. So they're also saying here that when you start doing whatever it is that you want to do, you don't have to be perfect off the bat. There's always room for learning. There's always room to be better, right? So they don't want you to feel that pressure that you need to be perfect in everything you do. Okay? Believe in yourself a little bit more, alright? Now I'm gonna use this. See, is that 3? You said 3? Okay. Fine. The 9 of Visions, which is the 9 of Cups. And you threw 3 at me, but afterward, okay. Then I have the 10 of Challenges, or the 10 of Swords, which is what the name actually is. The Sun, and the 2 of Cups. Yep. So the 2 of Cups can mean many things, and one of them is relationships, which there could be a relationship in the horizon for you, but I'm actually feeling balance. So here's the thing, and harmony within the self, within yourself. So here's the thing, and it's very appropriate that it came out after that, because it said if you believe. And the thing with this card is that this card is a wishing well. So you throw this thing that you see right here is a coin that someone threw inside this well, so to make a wish. So the thing is that you're being guided towards what you asked for, and you're kind of holding back, and this is why you're going through this transformation, because it's an ending. You're closing up a cycle with this 10 of Swords right here, so you can move on towards what you actually need to do here. And they're telling me to use the charms, which I will right now. But the Sun card, success, it's happiness, alright, and it's rebirth. It's rebirth as well, because in the card of the Sun, like the one from the Rider-Waite's tarot, it's a kid on top of a horse, and the child is naked. Okay, which reminds me again of the Star card, which also signifies some type of rebirth. Okay, so this is like a complete new beginning for you, and they're letting you know that this transformation is just to help you get rid of the old energy and whatever doesn't serve you, so you can move on to your path. Okay, with this 2 of Visions right here, which is the 2 of Cups, like I said, you're gonna find people that resonate with you and that actually help you grow, right? Help you grow and move towards your path. But this is specifically, I heard about your inner harmony, so they want you to love yourself a little bit more. And they showed me adventuring, maybe that's a crystal. I don't know much about crystals. I don't know what that crystal is for, but maybe you should look it up. So adventuring, like that, it's like a green color. And I'm actually seeing I heard making peace with yourself, all aspects of yourself. So that's coming as well with this transformation. Like I said, you may be questioning some things that you do in one way or another, so your behavior, and they're telling you not to shame yourself for whatever it is that you find that may not be healthy or you know, for you or for anyone. They want you to make peace with it and move on, right? I'm gonna use this. Oops, sorry about that. This is my pendulum board. I'm gonna use it for the charms so they don't, you know, go insane here. So there we go. Let's see here. What is it? I never use my charms, but we're going to today. Okay. Knew that was gonna come out. This one. This is scissors. So here's the thing. I'm gonna move this way. For me, it doesn't really matter where they came out. So just gonna fix them right there. Okay. This, you know, cutting cords with people and habits that don't serve you anymore. I knew this was gonna come out, so you can cut. Okay, so I just saw like an image of someone, you know, the thing they do when they give someone the keys of a city, or so I saw someone, you know, cutting the little ribbon they put, you know, to open the city or whatever it is. And I also saw someone, like someone running at like the Olympics, you know, running for the finish line and, you know, breaking like a little ribbon thing. So this is also signifying for me success. Like, you're gonna do great if you move onto your path. Okay, as we move along, you're gonna feel very successful and like you're winning, basically. And like, again, this little charm for me, this one specifically is a bowler hat, I believe that's the name, but I associate with this hat with that painting. It's a painting of a man that has a hat like this, and he has like an apple on his face, and this feels to me like hiding. So they want you to let you see. They want other people. They want you to let other people see you. You know, they want you to put yourself out there and what you create and whatever you do into the world. Okay, and they also want you to be more vulnerable. And when I say vulnerable, I know a lot of people may feel negatively about that word because they associate it with being weak. Vulnerability is not being weak, okay? When you're not vulnerable, like at all, you're actually blocking your heart space. So you need to actually work on that. And this little, it's like a binky? I don't know the name, but this to me signifies security. So you feel like maybe, like I think I mentioned it, but I'm not sure. You feel like if you take this step, you're gonna be kind of like walking blindfolded. Got stuck right there. So you feel like you may lose that sense of security that you have, or your comfort zone. You're gonna leave your comfort zone. Okay, they're reassuring you that you're gonna be okay. I have so many charms here that signify some type of you being defensive, like this one, this little porcupine that I have here. But here's the thing, the more you move towards this thing that you need to do that is in alignment with your path, the more you're gonna heal. So you're actually gonna heal by following your path, okay? Because to move forward in it, you're gonna have to heal yourself. Heal thyself, okay? This is like a little tiny little mushroom. So they're also here letting me know with that tiny little mushroom that you see right here. It's like a tiny mushroom. I don't know why I associate with mushrooms with difficult conditions. I don't know why I associate them with that, but I feel like they're letting you know that you're gonna do well, even if you think that it may be too difficult for you. Or like I said, if you're not, you may feel like you may not be good enough. And I just saw like, I can't explain it. It feels like maybe you feel like there are so many people that do exactly the thing that you do that you may not be recognized, or people are not gonna like you. You don't need to worry about that, okay? And this from someone here may watch Supernatural. This is the show. This is from like a little bracelet thing that I had, and these are they say freedom right here. These are handcuffs. They say freedom, which is irony, isn't it? So it may feel to you, yeah, this feels scary to you, look, the whole change, but they're letting you know they're gonna be lucky. This is like a little elephant, and you're protected, first of all, because this little elephant came from like this little charm that I had like the little evil eyes everywhere, which I associate with protection. So you're protected, so you don't have to fear where you're going, because you're gonna be guided by the angelic realm, by your guides, and by your intuition, okay? When people leave your life, new people are gonna come in, and you're gonna make make friends and find possibly a lover or someone like that that you actually trust and that actually helps you on your way, someone that doesn't bring you down. Okay, so they're telling me one more from here. This is really long. Let's see, one more from here, you're saying? Yep. Gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. There we go. Gonna move this right here. Put them right here. Okay? So that's the thing. Gentle with yourself. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. That's like the whole message in one card. Okay? I'm just sitting in the energy for a second because it feels like a hug. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like maybe some of you need a hug right now. Which, I mean, I can't give it to you through the screen, unfortunately, but I'm sending you positive energy, loads of positive energy. Be gentle with yourself. You don't have to be so hard on yourself or feel like you have to apologize to people for being who you are. We are all unique in one way or another. We are all different, okay? You are not meant to be a robot. Maybe you're not meant to be even remotely close to who your parents were. Okay, you're so much more than that. It doesn't mean that they're any less than you, but it just means that you are very different. Your job here, your mission here is just different, okay? And I want you to take care of yourself because I really appreciate you. Alright? Or else I would have felt this like urgency to put this out there, all of a sudden. So that's all I have for you. Please take care of yourselves and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, because I do put out new videos every Thursday at 7 a.m. EST. And much love to you and a lot of luck on your path, wanderer. Bye bye.